Hi there. I want to talk about trauma, and like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm not a therapist. I'm not any of those things. I don't have any degrees, and I am somebody who's gone through the motherfucking fire so many times and found my way to the other side. And I've written 12 books now, and the purpose of all my books is to share with other people how hard my journey was, but yet how blessed I became because I hung on and I faced it and I felt it and I learned from it instead of running from it. And that is what I would say I'm an expert in. And I hate the word expert, I'm totally joking. But if I were to be an expert of anything, I would call myself like I'm an expert of walking through the motherfucking fires. So that is what I want to keep talking about because I feel like we need people to share their hows. We hear a lot about trauma, but what we don't hear about is what to do with it and how to heal it. Because if we're not healing it, we're reacting from it. And that is where we become the victims of abusers and where abusers are hurting other people. But they're people with trauma too. It's just, I am in a place where I have forgiven and forgiven and forgiven over and over and over. I have forgiven bad behavior many fucking times. And what I'm here to say now is I'm going to stop fucking forgiving these people because yes, they're hurt people, but they're choosing to hurt other people instead of heal. So fuck you. I don't need to forgive you, but you know what I need to do is I need to help people unattach themselves from those that are choosing to hurt other people because they're not courageous enough to heal. So that is what I want to keep talking about. So, yes, I have compassion for the hurt people that are hurting people, but like I said, I am just not in a space right now where I want to forgive them or love them. They can figure their fucking shit out way the fuck over there. I am here to help those of you who have been hurt. And they have been too. So if they want to sign up for anything, if they decide, I don't want to hurt people anymore, I'm an asshole, sign the fuck up and I will take your money and I will work with you. But unless somebody's really good and serious and really ready to take responsibility for being an asshole, they're still going to be an asshole. So anyway, what happens when we're children is we are hurt. And when you're hurt, your brain says, holy fuck, that was painful. I don't want to feel that again. So this is how we stay away from this. Just like if if you have an encounter with a bear. I was chased by a bear a couple years ago. That made me afraid of bears. And so anytime I sense that there could be a bear around, I get I'm my senses are heightened. I am aware. And if there is a bear, I go into fight or flight because my brain is trying to tell me, my body shuts down and it gets ready for fighting or running. And that's how it's supposed to work. And then I get ready to run or fight. I'm not going to fucking fight a bear, but I will get ready to run and hopefully outsmart the bear. But what happens when we're children, if we are hurt by someone that is influential to us, meaning a parent, a pastor, a priest, a teacher, somebody that we look up to, somebody that we're taught to respect, if we're hurt by that person, it's different. Our brain does not set us up to fight and run. It's now like, well, this is a person that is supposed to give me love. And so this must be what I'm supposed to be feeling. And like I said, I'm not an expert, but I've written books about this, and there are just so many ways that our brain keeps us addicted to getting those things that we got as children. If it was from our parents, like I said, pastors, priests, teachers, influential people anywhere, we think there's something wrong with us, and we need to change ourselves in order to get their love because we did not get it. They were hurting us and they were harming us, but we think that it was our fault because those are our parents. Those are the priests, the pastors, the teachers, the loved ones. We're supposed to be getting love from them. So we're trying to figure out, what the fuck did I do wrong and what can I do to get love? So also, we see our parents and how they treated one another. We see our parents and how they treated themselves. Well, that sets up as how we're supposed to be treated. Oh, okay, so I'm supposed to be powerless. Somebody's supposed to make me feel like shit every day. Oh, okay, got it. And then we believe those things to be true. And then the rest of our lives, we're attracting the same thing because that is what we believe we deserve. And when we look at healing, what healing means to me is really, truly doing the work, feeling the emotions, noticing those thoughts that are showing up, and then doing something different. But we have to do it in our hearts. Like everything that we've been programmed to believe has come from a subconscious, like it's subconscious, meaning we don't know what's happening. We don't know we're thinking those thoughts. We don't know we believe those things. We don't know that we believe we deserve that. We don't know that the universe is purely just, we're just attracting those things to us. And so it's all subconscious. So then we try to change the world out there. We try to change the assholes. We try to change the abusive people. We try to change our bank accounts. We look for a different job. We find another asshole. But what we're not doing is going inward and becoming conscious. Becoming conscious is like us shining a light on the things that are not true. And, like, I've been doing this for 19 years and I'm still catching myself and finding new patterns and seeing new ways of living and seeing new things that I'm stuck in. So this isn't about, doing this work and then everything is miraculously healed and you're living this life of abundance and love and everything just works out. It's a piece by piece, a step by step, a day by day process. But every day that you commit to yourself, you're going to see that, okay, I'm a little happier today. I feel a little bit more peace today. I'm trusting more today. I'm worrying less today. And that is what we continue to do. And then, people like me do sessions on people, or I do healing circles. And when you do something like that, it's like you just feel a whole shit ton of old trauma being healed, where you accept less from people or expect more. You know what I mean? But in a healthy way. You become healthier, you become happier, you set stronger boundaries. And then, you move through your life and then you realize, holy shit, there's more. But that's what we're here to do. That's why I say stay committed, stay consistent. And that's what I do. That's what I've been doing every single day for 19 years now. Especially the last, 8 years since I was sick. So really, really start to shine a light on what is happening in your life. And you will start to notice that I don't like this. I want to do something about this. And that's what I'm going to talk about every day is things that we can do in order to heal those parts of us that were hurt, that were harmed, and really start to prove to ourselves that it's not true that we're not good enough. It's not true that we're failures. It's true that somebody hurt us because they were not strong enough to do their own work and heal. they were hurt people that were hurt us. And it's time for us to take our power back and step out of that cycle.